Hi, I'm Amy, coming to you on my last night in LA before I return to Colorado tomorrow. And I'm starting this series of videos right now as a way to take you on a journey with me to hopefully have a better winter in Colorado. This is one of my favorite ways to have a better winter is by traveling to LA, but I can't do that all year. I do love Colorado for a variety of reasons, and I do have a full-time job there. So, welcome to my series of videos, and hopefully together we'll have a better winter this year. Last winter, I was depressed, lonely, cold, and it was more than just seasonal affective disorder. I took plenty of vitamin D. And I have lived in Colorado most of my life and have learned a few things, and I've developed a theory. It is that the more we're able to mirror natural rhythms and cycles in life, the more harmony, peace, and well-being we will feel. The more we go against natural cycles, the more we'll feel fatigued, irritated, and out of sorts. So, for example, once daylight savings time ends, and if you're like me and you have a full-time job, if you're getting up in the dark and coming home in the dark, that sort of feels against natural cycles to me. And a way to be more in harmony with those would be to have the opportunity to rest more. But I found a few ways to forge a connection with nature even while keeping my full-time job. So it's time for me to start sharing. You'll notice in my videos there is generally a theme of nature. And today I want to share something called a prayer. I want to say it doesn't matter to me if you believe in God or not, but this is the Serenity Prayer. And it goes, give me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I think it can be very helpful if we can see that difference, but that's the trick, isn't it? And to connect with that source of wisdom within ourselves. Because the thing we can change most easily, the thing that is the most within our control, is ourselves. And not just the surface. Sure, maybe looking better, improving our appearance for men and women can make us feel a little better, lift our spirits. But to feel true peace, I think we usually need to go a little deeper. I know there are plenty of people in this world right now who are doing whatever they can to numb out, escape their feelings, any number of addictions such as alcohol, etc. And they may seem fine, actually. They may not seem like addicts. They may have a lot of fun for a while, and maybe that's their path. But maybe eventually it will catch up with them. Your capacity to feel means not only do you have to feel the bad feelings, but it also gives you a greater ability to feel the good feelings and feel higher highs. This is duality. This is the nature of this world. Nature is cyclical. There's good, there's bad, and there are even extremes. If we look to Zen Buddhism, I know a lot of agnostics have an appreciation for philosophies like Zen Buddhism because there doesn't seem to be a particular need to accept the existence of a deity. Looking at something more like a force, a source for all that is, or the universe, which is basically coming from the Latin for one truth. If we can conceptualize the opposite of duality, oneness, we can reconnect heaven and earth for a time, perhaps even dissolve duality for a moment. And so this exercise I want to take you through is called grounding. I've done various versions of this throughout 20 years, and I'm going to add in something called navel centering. Also not something I created. This is just my spin. So I'd like to invite you to take a breath through your nose for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Then exhale through your mouth for a count of 3, 2, 1, 0. I invite you to close your eyes and breathe once more like that. Continuing some relaxed, slow breathing, visualize yourself as a big, beautiful shade tree with many arching branches waving a little in the wind and leaves all over those branches. Bring your awareness first to focus on bright sunlight above you and a sudden sun shower, sending both rain and sunshine down upon you. Imagine the sunlight being absorbed through your leaves, traveling down through your branches. Now imagine the sunlight continuing down your trunk, into your roots, and the rain also being absorbed by your roots. As a tree, you take what you need and release the rest. Imagine all the extra rain, all the excess minerals, any leftover energy that is not yours, not needed, being sent down out of your roots deep into the earth. As that waste is transformed in the fires at the core of the earth, imagine then that clean, pure energy is returned back up to you, into your roots, up through your trunk, out through your branches, and the flowers and fruits and leaves are all nourished. You are a healthy, vibrant, strong tree. You began as one small seed, and look what you've become. But sometimes you miss the security and simplicity of being a seed. So now bring your awareness back to that point of beginning, the place where the seed once was, where it all began, the navel of the tree. Bring your focus there. Remember what it was to be small, yet contain the power of massive potential. To be safe and protected, yet ready to sprout, grow, and take risks. This center of oneness is always here for you, always with you, just as your roots are always there to connect you to the earth, and your leaves are always there to connect you to the energy of the sun. Take another deep breath, sending it into your navel. Hold for just a moment, then release slowly through your mouth. This visualization is here for you as often as you need it. If you enjoyed it, please like this video, and please feel free to leave comments for me and feedback. Namaste.